Okay, so
So
wait, between selling of the keke parts, selling the keke as a whole, and using the keke as a means of transport, which one gives you more money?
like we now we have no right to recommend a drug except our pharmacist.
Okay.
So
Well, if I'm having a good location
Mm-hmm.
and having plenty customers, I
Mhm.
prefer this job 100%
Are
time
you
better than white collar
serious?
jobs.
Are you?
Yes.
Yes, I used to sell suya more, and I used to get more money from the suya than fresh one.
So you mean government 300,000 job cannot hold you? You prefer this job?
Cannot.
Okay, so this is Jalingo, the capital of Taraba State, and of course, I am a core member posted to this state. And so far, so good. The people has been accommodating and nice, and the cost of living here is not as expensive as that. I mean, the cost of living is not high as compared to other states. Here, you can still see transport fare. Journeys of 100 naira, and for distance journey 200 naira, and for food you can still see as low as 1000 naira, 700 naira, and all of that. Yes, and so I am going to be doing more of this research concerning the street horses. Trust me, after this video you might just give up on government job, because honestly there is a lot to talk about. I mean, so let's check out 5 different street horses job you can do on your own, their pros and cons, their risk, and how much they make. Yeah. This is Juliet Christie. She's a POS attendant and she has been into this business for long and she knows so well about it. So I'm going to be asking her all what we need to know about the business.
What's up, JJ?
I'm fine.
Okay, so what's the meaning of POS actually?
The meaning of POS is point of service.
Scholar. Hey, nice to meet you. So how is business? How is everything?
Business is going well, we thank God.
Hope Nigerians are still withdrawing.
Yeah, they are still withdrawing, definitely.
Hey, Nigerians. Okay. What would you like to tell me about this business that you think I should know?
Well, I love to tell you that one thing about the POS business is very competing. Like there are a lot of people that
Okay, it's
took it as
competitive.
yes.
Okay.
So and then you need to have that at the back of your mind that anytime you can lose money
Wow. How?
because it's very risky. Sometimes like your mind, sometimes now it might be from the customer, and sometimes the mistake too can be from you.
Yeah.
That is the risk of losing money. It's
Okay.
too much.
Okay.
So, but like there's gain.
Now
Yes.
you are talking. There is gain.
So you need to be ready both for gaining and losing. But then you have to be very, very extra careful. If you are being
Okay.
careful and mindful of what you are doing, I'm very sure that there will be nothing such as mistake and losing of money.
Okay, wait. I've heard a lot about this thing that sometimes they use jazz to swap money from you guys. I mean, to rip you guys off. Is it
Yeah,
true?
that's what I heard, but I've never experienced
Thank
it.
you, Jesus. It will not happen to you. Don't worry.
Amen.
Okay, so now talking about the risk, like which other way do you think people lose money? Like the risk.
Yeah,
kind
it can be okay, like from you when counting the money.
Okay.
And then if you are not able to check the transaction, let me just say you insert the card and the customer input his or her PIN. The best thing to do is to check the transaction first before counting the money. Okay, now if you end up checking, okay, that is when the customer leaves. The transaction can decline. It can be either the customer input wrong PIN or it's not sufficient fund or
Okay.
there is not network.
So you're trying to say I have to confirm every
You have
payment
to confirm first before you give out money.
Okay.
And then in terms of deposits too, before you deposit
Hold on.
money,
Okay.
you need to collect the cash first.
Okay. Yes.
Because some people will just like, okay, you decide to deposit first, then there's no money in the hand of the customer. It will turn to another drama.
Scam.
So
I get.
yes,
Okay, what are people that will be on bike and say, PS, give me 1K, give me 2K, I'm on bike.
that is more reason why like you need to be calm,
People that they are trying to put pressure on
because the
you.
money that you are getting in, like, is this 100 naira, 200 and 300 naira charges? Like, if you hear somebody say, I want to withdraw 100,000, you be in a case, my dear, it's only maybe that 700 or 800 naira charges that is yours. And if you are in a haze, you end up making mistake. Like, your 100K is gone. That is
No,
your
I'm not talking
capital.
about you being haste. I mean a customer that is telling you, Auntie, hurry up now, they come out, they
You have
wait
to,
for me.
you don't have to hurry up. If he or she cannot wait,
Let them
then
go.
let them go.
Okay, now so talking about let's talk about this job and government work. Like, would you say you prefer this POS business to a 9 to 5 government work?
Well, if I'm having a good location and having plenty customers, I prefer this job 100% time better than white collar job. Yes.
Are you trying to tell? Okay, I was able to withdraw. Yeah, you can. Hi. Roughly in a day, how much would you say a standard POS attendance makes, or that you make roughly in a day?
Well, let me say the high amount of charges that we used to get in a day is 14,000, 15,000.
Whoa, are you serious?
Very
So
serious.
in a day, if you earn 14,000 in a day and you open for 30 days, that's like how much? Damn. Are you serious?
Yes,
Whoa. I think now with you. So now let's talk about the capital to get it. You know, a lot of persons tend to say this machine is very expensive and getting it and all of that. So about that, what would you say about that?
The money point POS.
This one?
Yes, it's not expensive.
Okay.
Though this OPA,
That's
I'm
it.
not around when you get it, but at that time that my boss got it, it was not expensive. And this Zenith is for free.
Are you being serious?
Yes, because that is the bank we bank with, so they give it to us
For free?
Yes.
Okay, so how much do you need to have in your bank account to be able to start a POS business?
Like for a start, you can have like 500,000. That is on your account. You can have 250. Then cash, you have 250.
Wow, that's cool. Okay, so what other things do you think I should know about the business, or that you just want to tell us
Well,
about?
there's nothing much to know about the business. The only thing is you need to be extra careful. The people you employ, your employee, it should be people that you know,
Yeah.
because they can dump you.
You say you can dump you
They can dump you.
and scam you. Okay, thank you very money. You like money, yeah. You're feeling like a woman that like money. Bye.
Meet Mr. Onweze, guys. He's into keke business, the transportation, the selling of keke parts, and selling keke as a whole. And he has been into this business for the past 8 years, and he also knows so well about it.
You've been into this keke business for the past 8 years.
Yeah.
What are the risks involved in this business? Like, what are the risks?
There is a lot of risk with the inside. There are a lot of gain with the inside.
Mm-hmm.
The more you
I
must
love
take
that.
risk
To
before you
gain.
get what you need.
Okay.
So number one, there is a lot of goods where you go buy. If you bought the goods, then you might not know the kind of goods where you got. They already show you the goods on WhatsApp. Then when the goods enter, I hope you don't buy the goods on form of the good thing. When you enter, you come and notice the thing where you buy is not a good thing.
Okay, like
That-
what are the things you order here?
Number one, we are selling keke.
Okay. Wow, you sell keke too.
Yeah.
Wow.
So keke parts.
Wow, you sell keke parts too, and you
Yeah.
also do the transportation.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so
So-
wait, between selling of the keke parts, selling the keke as a whole, and using the keke as a means of transport, which one gives you more money?
To sell keke complete give money pass.
Wow, to sell the
spare parts.
keke
But
complete.
only thing wey dey for sell the spare parts that anytime you no go lack money for your hand.
Okay.
Money will dey with you 24 hours.
How about the transport own?
It's something because every day you go dey get money for that transport.
Okay.
Day,
Okay, so like roughly in a day, like how much would you say a keke driver that uses this keke for transport? How much does he earn like in a day that he can profit in a day?
if you get a good driver, no matter what in a day, the profit you get like 20,000.
Jesus, 20,000
If
in
you know
a day.
what you are doing.
If you know what you are doing.
Wow,
are you serious?
Yes.
And the cost of transportation is not even as high as that in the States.
There is a lot of people we know how to get the road where you go follow they make money.
Wow.
Yeah. So gives people where they work from 200 naira transport, 100 naira transport, but there's people who don't work like that.
Wow. So
Some people,
imagine you earn 20,000 naira a day for like 30 days.
Hey, you just got money.
You're a millionaire.
but you know how the thing be, because in Nigeria, 20,000 no go there.
Yeah,
If you
but
enter market, you see
you would you
like
prefer government
1,000
job? Would
naira.
you prefer government job of
Right.
to
If,
this?
me, if na 500,000 for government job monthly, I no go do am.
Jesus. Like you mean you will not collect
Seriously,
a job of 500,000
I can't
monthly
do
over
it.
this job?
I can't able to do it.
Wow.
I can't able to do
I'm
it.
speaking now if I want to get it. How much?
Okay, no one is 3,800,000.
The new one is
The new one
3.8
3.8.
and the old one
Old
second
one
hand.
depend the kind of grade where you get it.
Okay.
You get like 2 point something million, 1 point something million, 1 million naira, 800,000.
Okay. Are there
Newer ones.
brands? Are there brands or model like like cars now have different models
Now
and
how this one be?
this one too has
There is a new model, there is a old model.
like names of keke. Are there?
Okay, you have TVS, you have Bajaj.
Wow.
Inside of that Bajaj, you have 4S, 205, 250, one RS.
Wow. So
So
which is the most
Keke,
expensive?
which is supposed to be TVS. That is
TVS
this one,
3.8. So this is the
3.8.
most expensive keke. Ah,
Yeah,
you're money man, you're rich. Okay, thank
they are
you.
too funny.
Meet Mr. Alex Okoro. He's the director of the A&C Pharmacy, and of course, this is his business, his work, and yeah, we're just going to be talking about it with him.
Yes.
I can see a friend of mine come to me to know much more about my
Yes.
business. So you are high welcome.
Thank you very much, sir, for your time. So my first question now is that is it a must I study pharmacy? Like I must be in that line before I can have a pharmacy, like a shop like this, a pharmacy shop like this.
Not really, but mostly if you want to join the business as usual,
Yes.
you need to be a training at least not less than uh, 3 to 4 years after you graduate from the training. Whether you are serving somebody or you take it as a friend can help you to acquire you in the pharmacist. So after that, the most important thing is for you to have an idea and have experience about the pharmacist, because it's not something you can just wake up in the night and a day
Okay.
decide to do the business on your own.
Okay.
You must be a training, and the training is not less than 4 to 5 good years.
Wow. 4 to 5 years for the
Yes,
training. Wow.
yes,
We also heard that before you can open a pharmacy that you must have a license. Like
yes.
what does it take to get the license, or how much does it cost? What are the procedures?
First of all, if you are not being in school to study a pharmacist,
Okay. Okay.
so
So first, the person must be a trained personnel in the
you must
medical.
be yes, must
Okay.
be a trained personnel, and you have to study that pharmacist before you
Okay.
be able to work with him.
Okay. And how about the costs, like the financial?
Well, it's something you discuss with the person. It's it's
No,
a
I mean
business.
to get it from government, or who are the people that issue the license?
It's a government that gives the license to the pharmacist.
Okay.
And you must obtain that license. If not, it will not work.
Okay. And hope it's not that expensive to get the license.
It's more something that can take you not than 6 to 7 good years
Wow.
before you'll be able to get the license.
Wow. Like, what are the risks involved in selling drugs and all of that?
The most risky we have in a drug, one thing that the drug used to expire.
Wow, it's
And you
expire.
need to be very careful of what we are doing. Any day you buy the drug, you must check it and know how many months or years
Yes, it
before
has
you'll be able to buy the drug.
drug. Wow.
Number one. Then number two, it's something you deal with people, and you deal with some people that are able to know that this is how it is. It's not something you just wake up in the morning and decide to go to your counter or any other thing. You get a drug and get to somebody. It's
Yes.
something you must be well trained. Number one, you need to get a prescription for a doctor or a pharmacist. A pharmacist should be recommended Like we now, we have no right to recommend a drug except our pharmacist.
Okay.
So we have a pharmacy that we're working with him here, and also some medical doctors are coming to us to get the drugs. So these
Okay.
are the people that have the license to recommend a drug to people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that like, would you say you prefer this job to government, or not? If you are given a white collar job of 300,000 a month and all of that, which would you prefer?
Quite sure, business is all about business. We enjoy it. I don't know much more about the government, but I know that my own business, I cannot compare with another person. And number one, in a government, they normally depend a monthly salary. We
Yes.
depend in a daily salaries. So you
Daily
can.
salary.
So what I mean by daily salary is something you feel like to do every day by day. You can be able to do it. That's what I mean by
Yeah.
daily salaries. And if you're a government, if you wanted to do something, you can't just wake up in a day decide you feel like to do it why they have not paid you. So I
Okay.
pay myself and I can do whatever.
Okay, so I meet Mr. Mohammed. He sells food, food stuff, raw food. So let's get to meet him to know how he's able to do it without running into debt or not consuming it all.
Hi, Mr. Mohammed. How are you?
Hello, I'm doing well.
How is market? How is business?
We're managing.
You're managing. It does not look like you're managing. It looks like you're living large.
We're
Okay.
managing, yeah.
So actually, you have been into this business you said for the past 7 years and all of
Yes.
that. That's cool. So would you say this food business is a food business we should actually go into?
Yeah, you can go into it because there's gain in it, you understand? But you cannot just started today and started making money today, you understand?
Okay. Gradually.
Yes.
Okay. So would you say you prefer this? You prefer this job to government job? I mean, people that stay in office 9 to 5 and then
Business is preferable.
you prefer business.
Yes, because now, for example, if I am into government work,
Yeah.
for example, like if they are paying me 200 or 300,000, I cannot be able to. That 300,000 cannot hold me seriously.
Oh, are you
I'm
serious?
telling you,
So you mean government 300,000 job cannot hold you? You prefer this job?
cannot.
Wow,
I prefer doing business compared to government job seriously.
Okay, so now will you say people do people owe you credits? I mean, how do you deal with people that wants to buy things on credits that don't come with money? Like
Normally, person like me, I don't used to give credits.
you don't sell on credit.
I don't sell on credit. The highest thing I used to do is if I consider you
A close person like
a close, yes, somebody like you understand, I can be able to, for example, if you used to buy stuff from my hand, for example, you used to spend every day you come, you spend like 5,000, you understand? When you come to ask for credit, I can reason with you and give you like 2,000 naira or 1,000 naira stuff, you understand? And I will still give you condition
yeah,
that you should bring it so date.
in this business, like that has to do with food business. What's the risk?
There's a risk. And for example, now you see this rice you're seeing, we are buying a bag almost 140,000 to 145.
Okay.
You understand? And had it been I bought plenty of this rice now, for example, if I buy like 10 bags,
Yes.
before these 10 bags will finish, rice is gradually coming down. So it will now affect the one that I'm having.
Okay, so that time you bought it at the high.
I bought it at the high price. And as time goes on now, it's coming down. Always coming down, self. You understand? So if I'm not to be able to finish that one in the store, that means I'm losing money. I'm losing money because I'm going to sell it the same thing with the people that bought it at the lesser price. You know,
In a day, like after calculating your profit, your expense, like in a day, like how much would you say you go back with that you can say this is your profit?
in a day here, for example, now if I can be able, there are at times like in the end of the month like this, a person can be able to make like 300 to 400,000 in a day. You understand?
Are you serious?
And out of that 400,000, you can make like 8,000 naira again.
Per day. Wow.
Sure.
What's food called in Hausa?
Tuwo,
So
abi abenchi,
abichi, two is rice, right? And it's swallow.
swallow. That's tuwo.
Okay, so beans is what?
Beans, wake,
Waki,
yes.
and oil is what?
Oil. The red oil we call it manja.
Manja.
Mm.
is Mr. Alisani, and he's a meat seller. And according to him, this is what his family does, and they've been into it for years. And he makes his daily living from this business. And not just him alone, he also has other 8 workers working for him. So let's get to see all or how it all goes.
He's a meat seller and he has been into this business for long. Yeah, you can come and buy your meat. Okay, you said your family has been into this business. I mean, this is your family
This
business.
is our family business in our house.
Okay,
Though
okay.
we're living more than 80. At least I get my boys their 80 number.
Wow, your
Including me.
boys.
Yes.
Wow. So it's like you have 8 employees. Like,
Yes,
wow,
definitely.
wow,
Including
wow,
me, we are 9 number here.
wow,
And
wow,
everything is going normal.
wow.
But now it's not like before.
Okay,
Yes, everything come down.
okay. So you actually do the suya and
Both
the fresh
one
meat.
and the suya.
Okay, so which one would you say gives you more money? Is it the suya or the fresh meat?
Definitely the suya is giving money more than this one.
Wow, the suya is giving you more money than
Yes,
that.
definitely.
Wow, wow.
Yes.
Nigerians actually love suya.
Definitely. They love suya. Because we are starting selling suya from now. From 10 o'clock to 12.
Yeah.
We used to start in the morning.
Wow, that's very
In
good.
the morning,
Yeah,
10
it's true.
o'clock.
I kind of noticed because every time there's no time you want to buy suya and you will not get suya. Yeah.
Our opening time is 10 o'clock. When you tell me it's 10,
Okay.
it's almost past 10. We get
Okay.
it. Meat is ready. Now meat is ready.
Okay. If I tell you I want to go into this business, what are the things you think I should know that will help me to make it in the business?
First of all, you will learn.
Okay.
Going into business like this one, you must learn. You must learn before going into business.
Yeah.
And it's very important. I'm telling you, this work is better than any other government work.
Wow.
Sometimes.
Like you earn more money than the government worker here.
Definitely.
Like just give me a kind of rough estimates, not precisely. Just give me
yes, approximately.
Like in a day, like how much do you think?
A day, approximately a day, I used to pay 4,000 naira.
Wow, in a day 4,000 naira. Like
my house.
As your profits.
As my profits.
Wow, 4,000.
After releasing everybody.
Wow.
At least approximately after putting my house, releasing everybody, I used to pay 4,000 naira.
All the expense.
So if you calculate 4,000 naira each day, 4,000 naira is more than 100,000.
Of course.
A month.
Yeah.
So this is how I used to do, keeping my contribution a month, like 100,000 every place.
Wow. Okay, so actually, what's the risk attached to the business? Like, what's the risk if I say, okay, I want to do the business? What's the risk?
The risk of this business is like this time. Means there is.
Okay.
When there is no money.
Okay, people will not buy.
People will not buy. This there is. This one is not like any other provision things. So this meat, if this is at least like this one, there is 2,000 naira.
Yeah.
If the thing is tomorrow, the price of it will come down to become 1,500 naira. This there is.
Okay.
So if you do it without selling it, like 10,000 naira meat, when the thing reach tomorrow, it will come down to become 8,000 naira. Yes,
okay, so it means like it's perishable. You can't keep it till the next day for long.
Yeah. Even though you keep it, it is prepared. If you don't have a refrigerator,
yes.
So you want to find it difficult too, because if you keep it tomorrow, if your customer come to buy, you will not need for yesterday.
Yes, they will want fresh one.
Yes.
Yeah. Buying the cows, the ram in as a whole, and cutting it like this, which one also gives you more money? Which one is better?
Cow give me more money than this one.
Like buying a full cow and selling it a full whole.
Even the meat, even the lamb. Now, if you count the number of rams here, that's fighting number. So I used to join with cow meat.
Okay, so cows gives more meat than ram.
Yes, cow give me more money, and people need to lamb meat now. What is especially this time, this period of time, people need to lamb meat more than cow. So people
why?
I don't know. Because sometimes saying that about their health.
Okay, so there is a period people need ram meat, and there is a time people need cow meat.
So doctors are advising them to eat ram meat. So people buy ram more than cow now, but cow giving us money more than ram because ram is very expensive than cow.
Okay, ram is more expensive than cow, so people tend to go for cow.
Yeah,
what's meat in Hausa?
Nama. As you said before, nama. You know nama.
Yeah.
So nama.